For the first time in a long time, the BAU has a case that has nothing to do with Sicarius Network from Season 2 of Criminal Minds, Evolution. In actuality, the Unsub's intentions are tragic and intensely personal, which somehow makes them even more heinous. After a second victim is discovered headless, with their organs removed and mostly skinned, the BAU is dispatched to Tucson, Arizona, to conduct an investigation. The BAU claims that this is a misdirection, but it is manufactured to appear as cartel activity. Unexpectedly, the Unsub team is introduced early in the episode, a surgeon who is trying to develop a better skin transplant to treat his daughter, and an EMT who is only interested in the money that can be gained by harvesting organs on the black market. Having a doctor who vowed to do no harm employing live people as test subjects, regardless of whom he is attempting to save, is a unique kind of evil. Through the minuscule metal filings left on the deceased, Luke Alves and Tyler Green track down a black market organ harvester who leads them to Michael Falco, a disgraced EMT who was released on suspicion of drug sales and theft. Falco would have encountered their Unsub, Dr. Malcolm Ramsey, through the BAU cross-references. In addition to killing his wife, Dr. Ramsey's vehicle accident 6 months earlier left his daughter Ariel with third-degree burns. Dr. Ramsey and his daughter Ariel, whom he has kept secluded and unaware of his transgressions, are introduced to us. Ariel implores him to allow her to return home, but her father is naive and believes that one more experiment would provide the necessary breakthrough. Regretfully, Ariel enters the room by accident and is appalled by her father's methods. In a startling turn of events, Dr. Ramsey's daughter Ariel stabs him in the neck when the BAU storms in on him, but she passes out soon after. When Tyler kindly escorts Ariel outdoors to see the stars one last time, he demonstrates that he brings much more to the BAU than just his Sicarius intelligence. Tyler reassures Ariel that she is not the monster, but that she had the guts to kill the true one in a delicate moment following the horrifying bloodshed. In Criminal Minds, Evolution Season 3, Episode 3, JJ is on mourning leave following Will's burial, but she has been constantly monitoring BAU Gate, which was unavailable until a new video surfaced. Although her obsession with BAU Gate implies that she is merely relocating her grief, JJ appears to be surviving better than anybody could have predicted. The upload features a person wearing a spooky, pointed mask in a film reminiscent of Paranormal Activity. Emily Prentice reluctantly lets JJ work on the video with Penelope Garcia because she believes Void is involved. During his Rorschach test, Rossi showed Void an image of the distinctive white mask, and even though he didn't consciously recognize the video, it forced a breakthrough. When JJ watches the video again, she notices a subconscious gesture that reveals the masked figure is Void himself. Against medical advice, JJ storms into Voigt's room and discovers him unconscious. JJ will interpret her continual observation of BAU Gate as evidence that her preoccupation is not only healthy but also beneficial, even though she shouldn't be working during the most severe time of her grief. In order to let Voight know that she solved the video case and stopped what she obviously believes to be a suicide attempt, JJ physically abuses him even though she is able to inform medical professionals who are able to revive him. It's possible that JJ's empathy perished with Will. JJ is probably right that Void is the masked figure in the video, but that's not mentally the same person lying in the hospital bed. Void was already experiencing an identity crisis, and Rossi's forcing his recovery too quickly was obviously causing psychological distress. While he is taking medication, there is a delicate balance between helping him grow mentally and preventing physical harm because too high a dose causes bodily effects like migraines and nosebleeds. Tara Lewis informs Voight's primary care physician of her worries over the medication he is taking. The precise dosage is an art, not a science. The drug in question is beneficial at low dosages, but the higher the dosage, the more adverse effects will occur. Every episode, Voight has a range of symptoms, such as headaches, nosebleeds, and nightmares, although it's possible that these are all caused by the stress of naturally recalling his killings. Fortunately, JJ manages to save an unconscious Voight before the medical professionals arrive. Tara speculates that Voight may have intentionally overdosed to avoid his reformed memories while stockpiling his medication. Though it won't be verified until next week, it seems more likely that there was a mistake with his prescription because the physicians were able to revive Voight with just one dose of naloxone. This might be a significant setback on Voight's route to recovery, even if it was a medical error rather than an effort at self-harm by someone who is obviously no longer a sociopath. Voight has made significant strides, and if the BAU intends to charge him as Sicarius, they must wait for his memories to fully restore. Rossi no longer offers the restorative comfort, and Voight will now need to switch prescriptions or at the very least reduce the dosage. In Criminal Minds, Evolution Season 4, Voight's objectives conflict with the BAU's since he may no longer wish to recall after having just one genuine recollection of Sicarius. In Criminal Minds, Evolution Season 3, Elias Voight's rehabilitation is a major plot point, yet his friendship with Dave Rossi still surprises viewers. Although Spencer Reed's perspective on Voight's brain injury would have been intriguing given that he had both an eidetic memory and an Alzheimer's mother, Reed's brief appearance in Criminal Minds, Evolution Season 3, Episode 3, did not allow for it. Criminal Minds, Evolution concludes the episode on a cliffhanger, as usual, with some questions resolved but more always emerging. Thanks for watching. For more updates stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, please.